We are learning more about what may happen next to a Northeast Georgia sheriff arrested on sexual battery charges. Rabun County Sheriff Chad Nichols just turned himself in today. And 11 Alive's Joe Ripley is joining me now in studio. Joe, you've been looking into this and you've learned several other sheriffs have lost their jobs for run-ins with the law.
That's right, Jonathan. You had Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill just losing his appeal this month after he was convicted of civil rights violations. Then last year, the Bleckley County Sheriff resigned after he was convicted of assaulting Judge Glenda Hatchett. Now another sheriff could be out of a job if convicted or if voters have their say next month.
Rabun County Sheriff Chad Nichols is currently out of jail on a $32,000 bond. He's accused of public indecency, sexual battery, and violation of oath by a public officer, which is a felony, stemming from an incident that the GBI is investigating.
Quite a surprise to me.
Terry Norris is the executive director of the Georgia Sheriff's Association. The Sheriff's Association sent a letter to Governor Brian Kemp Friday asking him to form a panel of 2 sheriffs and the state attorney general. That panel would then investigate any potential wrongdoing and make a recommendation to the governor.
Has had his day in court, but obviously there was probable cause to make an arrest, so we're acting on that at this point. It lessens the public's confidence in law enforcement in general and the office of sheriff specifically.
According to the Georgia Peace Officer Standards and Training Council, or POST, Nichols, the GBI, and the Rabun County Sheriff's Office all have 15 days to report his arrest. If the governor rules to suspend Nichols, then POST could choose to revoke any certifications. Nichols has served as Rabun County Sheriff since 2017 and previously worked as a sergeant at the Sheriff's Office from 2000 to 2009. His record shows he's had more than 2,700 hours of training in subjects like sex crimes investigation, risk management, ethics, and professionalism. Nichols is looking to win a 3rd term as sheriff. He'll face former Deputy Mark Gerals in a runoff June 18th. At this point, Nichols is still eligible to run and technically will remain sheriff through the end of the year.
If there is a conviction on a felony count, then he would be removed immediately from office. The office will become vacant.
While out on bond, Nichols cannot be involved in any law enforcement activity in his capacity as sheriff. The Rabun County Sheriff's Office, meantime, has named Major Beth Darnell as acting sheriff in charge. Sheriff's Office says Darnell is a 14-year employee and currently oversees the detention center and court services operations.